these videos. It's so okay. There's so many ways to see everything. There's so many things to think about everything. What am I doing? What are you doing? I decided, for the probably 100th time, to ignore world politics and people. I think it's really distracting because when you don't agree with something, or when I don't agree with something, I feel prompted, I feel an urge to think and use my headspace. And I don't agree with anything. Just about. At least nothing I'm seeing. I don't see things that I agree with. I only see things I don't agree with. Is that a function of the algorithm? Mark, what's his name? Facebook Mark? Is that a function? Only show people things they don't agree with? So, I can't afford to be distracted. I got shit to do. I got kids. I gotta kick ass. My house is messy. My wife is away, and I plans to. So the way I clean is I first make a mess because messes are easy to clean. And when things aren't messy, but I need to kind of fix things, and I have trouble, so I just make a big mess, and that I can clean. I can clean messes, and in the process, I organize. That's my hack. If you want to do laundry, you got a laundry problem. Take all the laundry. This is an easy task. Take every piece of laundry and throw it on the middle of the floor. Vacuum the floor first, and throw all the laundry in the middle of the rug, and then go through it all. At least it's an approachable problem. Whereas if it's like kind of halfway organized and it's like it's not very good, it's like frustrating to approach problem solving. Mess it up, then fix it. It's like not my, it's a strategy that works for my particular brand of ADHD. There's so many things I want to contribute to, ideas. I want to talk about wokeism. I want to talk about culture. I want to talk about Israel and anti Semitism. I want to talk about the English, humans, animal rights, MXPX. I want to talk about all kinds of things. I want to talk about my relationship. We had a rough couple of weeks. Am I going to talk about my relationship right now? You know what I want to talk about first before I go into that? Because no. But what I want to talk about first is my speech impediments. My whole life, I've spoken too fast, and I mumble a little bit. And I know what it takes to speak more clearly and more like Ross from Friends, enunciate. I have the ability to enunciate. It's ridiculous. I get it. I see it. I know how stupid I look. And how I judge myself, and how I know that I'm sure I'm being judged. I'm not personally bothered by the anyone judging me anymore, which is nice to say and feel. But I am still bothered by my own judgments of me. I don't want to present myself in a way that's not really impressive. My last video, it was to my boys, and I was just, struggling with my ADHD urges, and I wanted to just start recording and talking, but I had a couple glasses of wine, and I was a little bit slurry, and it wasn't very impressive. I think my brain was still working fine. It's just I was lazy. I was lazy, and I think in order to be impressive, you got to put a little more energy in your presentation. And the trick is it's a bit of a facade. So it's not honest when you put energy in. But maybe it is. Maybe it still can be. That was my concern, my fuck it attitude. I'm just gonna be raw, man. Just be me. But how could I ever be me? I'm an amalgamation of all of my experiences. Is that me? If I am influenced by pop culture, is that me? So I'm trying to be me, and it shouldn't take a lot of energy to be me. I should just be natural and me. This is me. Is this me? Is this me? Or is this me? So, I've had a few videos talking about these kinds of things. Nobody's watching them. I know. I don't care. Don't care. It's fine. Don't watch it. Nobody. Don't watch it, Mr. Nobody. It's an exercise for me. Yeah, okay. All right, honesty. There's a fantasy I have that I become famous, and some people go back through all these videos and see the real me. And it's embarrassing. And my fantasy goes like this. This is not why I'm doing these videos, but this fantasy does exist. It goes like this. I'm like, I don't know, a politician or something. Somebody with a voice that people listen to. And they don't fall asleep somehow to my voice. And so I have this influence, and then people who don't agree with the things I'm saying, which would definitely happen, they go back through all my public raw videos and they're like, what, this fucking guy? What a donut. What a tool or something. I don't know what they're going to say. But they have things to criticize, and they're going to see all this content they can criticize. Look how lazy or sad or tired or something. I don't know. Or racist. Whatever they want to say about me. I've said things about culture. I don't like culture. Bothers me. Culture bothers me. Have I said that enough already? It sounds bad because humanity is what I am, and humanity is full of culture. Culture has made us. How can I be mad at culture? Well, I am. I think we need to evolve faster. And so yeah, so what does that mean? Me saying that means I'm an elitist. Even though I'm a piece of poop and everyone is better than me, but still, I'm an elitist. I think I'm better than you, even though you're better than me. Doesn't make any sense. I get that. Juxtaposition. I feel like I'm going in circles. There's nothing to say. I make these videos because my brain is frustrating. Living in this crazy world with the internet, all this connectivity is frustrating. It's distracting, and I need to focus on things. I got a lot to do, and here I am thinking about other things. So my decision is to turn that off for a while. Try intentionally to compartmentalize all other people. All other humans are monsters. They're just terrible. I don't know. Something like that. I know it's not true, but I'm going to compartmentalize anyway just to say, like, people are ridiculous and I'm not going to pay attention. I know that you guys are not. I know that you guys have greatness in you. I know. You're the same as me. I know my heart is good. I know your heart is good too. I know that. What was it? Okay, I saw in the Fallout, I'll quote this. The new Fallout show. Started watching, and I've been a gamer pretty much my whole life. And I don't love the guy, the guy who's in the T armor, the soldier guy. The acting is, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's with the direction there. The young woman is a lot of fun to watch. She's great. But he says everybody wants to save the world. They just disagree on how. And I've thought this kind of thing before, but I think he summarized it really well, or the writers did. And what it speaks to me is, what it says to me is, from our own perspectives, we have a vision for the future, and it's a positive one. If you're a Christian, you'd be like, I want everyone to be saved. And the only way to do that is to proselytize and get them to go that. And if you're a Muslim, you might say the same exact thing, but you got to do it differently. If you're a Jewish person, you might say the same thing. I don't know. I think religion is ridiculous, by the way. If you're religious, what the fuck are you doing? How obvious. Now, this is me being offensive to everyone. But how obvious? Guys, how obvious? I'm getting upset because people are stupid. If you're religious, I think you're... I won't say it. I know you're smart. I know it. I know you have a good heart. I think religion is a poison, a disease for the mind. There's so many of them, though. There's so many diseases for the mind, like fascism. Fascism is a disease that affects a society. We have misinformation flying everywhere, and there are efforts using lies to divide and conquer. That sounds like a conspiracy theory. It's what I see. So yeah, don't trust the media. But there are people, you guys are saying, don't trust the media. The left media. No. Left media is whatever. The right media is worse because it's religious, though. That's your backup. Like, please, Fox News is Christian. Therefore, this is me being offensive. Therefore, I should stop. You'll say that Fox News at least is God's chosen, like Jesus' chosen, whatever thing, and Donald Trump is what Jesus wants. That's so stupid. I know you don't. You would never watch this if you think Donald Trump is a real, actual, honest person. Shame on those, by the way, that are so stupid. That's so lazy. It's irresponsibly lazy to fall into that shit. It's not that hard to see him being a con man. You learn what narcissism is. It's in you also. It's in me also. But it's in Donald Trump in a way that he doesn't have a good handle on his own narcissism. He's let it run wild. You got to keep that shit in check. You are an idiot. He doesn't know that about himself. He thinks he's smart. He's not. He's dumb as a... Just listen to any of his speeches. him and talking about his great genes. I don't want to rant anymore. I got to get to work. These videos are not meaningless. I'm going to keep making them because they're for me and I need this. I want to um, enunciate in these videos. I want to I want to make a video where I'm performing. I'm a performer. You've heard that I have a voice. Did you know? I'm not going to do it now. It's 15 minutes in. All right, I'll do it now. No, I'm not going to do it now. Did you know I do a Shakespeare? Yeah. Well, if you probably know me if you're watching this, unless it's my fantasy and the whole world discovers this. Not the whole world, but my people that I have influence over. And maybe my plan for influence is to be a piece of poop, because we got to be honest. We are dumb. We got these big brains, and they're great, and they're fantastic, amazing machine calculators. They're unbelievable potential in our brains, and some people have unlocked a lot of potential, and some people don't see their brain as having value. They don't exercise. They don't think. I don't know what they do. I don't know. I'm not that worldly. I haven't met that many people. I met a lot of people, but I haven't really talked to the MAGA folks. So I don't know. I can't really criticize them because I don't know them that well. I just know what I see, and they look really stupid. So that's the worst of us. And then I see the Israel-Palestine thing, and then the people protesting right now at the college campuses, and they're getting removed by the. I got an opinion on that. It's not meaningful to anybody. No one's going to give a shit, and so shut up. I'm not going to change anything. It doesn't matter. I'm a little concerned about this anti-Semitism thing, though, and what Bernie Sanders is saying, how we're not allowed to criticize Israel. That seems strange to me. But I'm English. I'm not Jewish. Am I English? I think I'm Scottish English. Who gives a shit? I'm just an ape. But I think we all should be honest about that, and then we're all the same. I think this nationalism is also a virus. Nationalism, wokeism, maybe a little bit. Fascism, religion, culture. All these things. Drop all that shit, man. Just live from your heart. It's not that bad. You can't screw people over. You have to screw people over because of capitalism. I get it. You have to fuck people over because that's the way our system works. So you're not allowed to be honest. Because if you're honest, you're not going to make any money. How can you fuck people over while being honest? You can't sell someone a house if you're being honest. You can't sell someone a car. No one's gonna buy shit from me. I was a shoe salesman for a while when I was young. Can you guess how that went? Did not go well. I mean, went fine for me. Went fine for the. Didn't go well for my employer, because I would be like, this is not a good shoe. Go down the other place. Get a shoe. I love my wife, by the way. Gotta go.